Right, what else we got? Alan Blake says, the Spurs goal against Wolves, was the corner a bad one from Son, or was it a set-piece play? Listening to the pundits caused you to wonder, and I'm asking a question that I'm sure would have been answered already. My whole feeling was that it was a Gianni Vio set-piece. Someone told me that apparently some of the pundits were saying it was a bad corner. I don't think it was. It felt all very deliberate. Honestly, we're watching them very closely when it comes to free kicks, and you notice all the little runs people are doing, and it's all very, very orchestrated. Harry Kane and Dejan Kulusevski were both talking about Vio in their interviews after the game. Kulusevski said he went up to him and 3 times told him that he deserves a pay rise for everything he's done, because obviously 2 set-piece goals out of the last 2, and technically could maybe squeeze Eric Dyer's goal in there as the second phase of a set-piece. And Kane said, they're doing a lot of practice, normally a couple of days before the game. I know in Korea they were practicing him on the day of the matches, on the friendlies. But I felt that one was a very good Son corner to the near post for Perisic to flick on to Kane. I thought that was a really good corner from Sonny. So, I was surprised when I heard that. Jonathan Glenn asked, the main difference with last year and talking about dropping Son and this year is Richarlison. If Richarlison cannot start for this game over Son, then why was he our record signing? Lucas came on for Kulusevski 1 game last year, and after that Kulusevski kicked on. Why not do that to Son if he's performing badly? I get your logic, but like I said, I think Son is a world-class player. And I do think, yes, he will need a rest every so often. I just think at the moment he's just got to find his groove. Still contributing, like I say, it was his corner that led to the goal. Richarlison will get lots of game time, and there will be times when he plays and Son doesn't. But I just don't know if it's the time right now. You've got these games coming up where there's a game every 3 days. I think that's the time when there will be rotation. But I wouldn't want to drop a player. This is the thing, though, that I think Conte has to look at these next games ahead of. You've got Forest, West Ham, Fulham all in that row. Obviously, after that, they keep going like that. And it may be that it looks at the Forest game and thinks maybe I change it up for this because for the West Ham game, I want a different type of player. Like maybe I want Perisic's experience to play against West Ham in the derby. Maybe I play Sessegnon against Forest. Simon Kemp, why didn't Spurs ever consider Kim Min-jae, or did they? He was a player they looked at, certainly. I just never think. He was always quite low down the list, I was told. So probably maybe that says it all, really. A player clearly who they felt could do a job, but just there were other alternatives they felt were better fitting. Sorry, I'm thinking of the question before I've actually finished reading it. If Kane was injured, touch wood that doesn't happen, what would you prefer Conte to do? Move Son into striker role or start Richarlison? Son has always been very good there. Spurs have always kind of managed to get away with it when Kane's been away because of Son making up for it. But I kind of feel that he doesn't need to now. I think you probably could keep Son in his more natural position because I think Richarlison is probably slightly more used to playing with his back to goal a little bit. He's been doing that for Everton. So, I think Richarlison will probably start there with Son able to stick in his natural position.